That was a weak clapping.
It was. It definitely was. It was weak.
And we're back with the BradyBagz show.
Yes.
We are dismantled at this point. We're down to Haskell and Dev.
Yeah. Why is that?
We've subbed out. It's 4 a.m.
Yes.
It's like it's.
Come on, bro.
We were supposed to record yesterday. I had some shit to do in the morning, so it kind of fell through. And then Kurt has work, so
yeah, Kurt.
It's less than 2 weeks till my fight, so we're getting an episode out.
Yeah, and Kurt working overtime. Food stamps got his food stamps got.
His EBT
stop,
bro.
His
food stamps got.
Kurt
his
is not
EBT got
working.
cut off.
Joey took Kurt to Turkey.
Bro, why are you telling the people?
It's because he wants to get his beer.
He was going to come back with a fro.
He's coming. Come on.
Imagine.
That would be.
Imagine he took a year hiatus and came back with a big ass fro.
That's what I want to
First
do.
episode back looked like David Ruffin.
That's my dream, bro.
Yeah, David Ruffin?
Listen.
No. No, not David Ruffin.
We apologize, man. It's gonna be a quick app.
Yeah,
because I had practice.
You're
shortly.
actually late for training.
I'm going to be late for training.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about this last week's card. Anything that really sticks out on the prelims to you guys? Phil Rowe got absolutely dominated.
Oh man, that was wild.
Yeah,
absolutely dominated. I didn't watch the Norman Dumont Caitlin Vieira fight. I heard Vieira won the fight, but they gave it to Dumont.
I picked Dumont, but I was like, bro, this parlay's dead. And when they yelled her name, I screamed just as loud as she did.
Dante Johnson submitted Cedric Dumas. Timothy Kwambo got a decision. Billy Elicana submission. So I feel like our picks did pretty good. We get to the main card. Alan Nascimento. Cody Durden was looking really good. I don't know if you guys watched this. He was cracking Nascimento in the feet, but then Nascimento wound up catching him in a sub. Charles Racky looked really good. Kept scoring the takedowns, controlling this guy on the ground. Wound up getting the submission in the third round. And then here's where a lot of controversy is coming in with Isaac Delgarian and the Del Val guy. The line like flipped. Some crazy shit happened. Like 2 hours before the fight, a bunch of big bets came in on him.
Yeah, I saw Ariel post.
He already got cut.
So
they cut his ass.
So basically, what did Ariel like put out some kind of state? Oh, okay. Ariel said, Isaac Delgarian, who was submitted last night by Yadir Del Val, has been released by the UFC. Sources say he was released today. The official reason was attributed to last night's loss. However, the bout has been the ender of controversy after a ton of money started to come in on Delgarian, who was the sizable favorite to lose in the first, and he lost in the first.
They were taking submission in the first as well, and that's the thing. And there was like I think it was $1 million bets were coming in for a first round submission. I believe that's because a bunch of it. I mean, everyone. I think a bunch of
big bets were coming in for first round finish.
Yes,
whether it was submission or which is, I don't know. I'm not accusing this kid of throwing the fight at all. I'm thinking maybe somebody in his camp like knew he had an injury, or I don't know, or someone maybe seen something in the back. But you can't. I'm not accusing him because, bro, like that's a federal fucking prison.
Yo,
you're going to federal prison, and I know he's probably already going to be getting investigated. I heard someone say that the FBI reached out to the UFC and told them, and the UFC just was like, I don't know what you want us to do, and they just proceeded. But that could be a complete lie.
What was this guy's streak or whatever looking like before this point?
He was 1-2. No, he's 1-1. Now he's 1-2. So UFC can cut you simply off of that. So
as a fan, we don't like to believe that that's like even like a real thing, right? It just like you look at these people and you say, yo, these are gladiators. They got a certain kind of pride.
Yeah. But
is this a real thing?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm sure people have done this before. I'm sure people have done it before.
You look recently, the indictment that just happened, and they got the NBA players all jammed up in it.
But my thing is like, people are blaming the UFC. How? It ain't the UFC's fault.
There's nothing they can do about it.
They can't control that. They can't control if someone's like, yo, all right, I'm outmatched here. I'm going to go out. Tells one of their homies to put in a $50,000 bet on them. I'm going to get submitted. You know, like, I'm not saying that happened, or I'm not saying that does happen, but if it did, UFC is a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not out here fixing fights. So if that's what you think, you're an idiot.
So from the technical standpoint, because we got possibly the greatest grappler there is, right? Sean Brady right here. From the technical point, did it look like something a person should be able to escape, yes or no?
He didn't do the he didn't do the right defense. Like he wasn't fighting the hands. Like it just looked like he didn't belong there. I don't think it looked like he was fixing a fight. It just didn't look like he belonged there. So that's where I'm going to stand on it.
What I could say is this, and I'll use Sean for instance.
Don't use me.
I am going to use you, but it's not. When it comes to something like that, where the fighter should be held responsible for is like, I'm in Sean's camp. I'm not part of his actual fight camp. We train together.
Yeah, you're not in my
so
camp.
if I know, if like me telling you, hey, Sean's hurt, put this money on him, I don't think Sean should be held responsible for it.
No,
But say a coach John said, hey, Dev, put this money on Sean. Sean's hurt. That's where the fighter should be held responsible. The actual coaches that are with him.
But see, I don't think the fighter should be held responsible because he's not the
still
one
didn't
telling
do
the
it.
coach to go tell him that I'm
I
hurt.
understand, but at the same time, that's how I feel that these are the guys that you trust with your life in that corner.
Yeah.
Who you're trusting
Yeah,
with
but
everything.
maybe one of your coaches, you're not responsible for paying his mortgage. Maybe his mortgage is fucked up, and then he's like, "All right, you know what? Like, I think my guy's going to lose. That's not on me."
So maybe there's a closer look in the investigation at that point, like we meet somewhere in the middle, because I understand what Sean is saying. Like coaches could be planning on leaving their fighter or something like that, bro.
I love MMA has changed my life for the better. There are some of the worst people in this sport, scumbags who get a hold of these fighters and mold them in certain ways. So yeah, bro, no, that's not on the fighter. But yeah, we could talk about that shit for.
That's a rabbit hole we go to fuck down and it will never end.
Yeah. Next one, Jeremiah Wells, Thurman Garimbo.
Yeah, boy.
Jeremiah got it done. It was a close fight in the first round.
Yeah.
Jeremiah definitely lost the first, came back, won the second, won the third. Yeah, he hasn't fought in almost 2 years. I'm sure it felt good for him to get back in there.
I'm gonna tell you, this is my first time going against Themba, and you know why? Storylines are important to the UFC, and they really like baked that storyline really, really good with him and The Rock and him getting the house. Like you just want this guy to win.
And then supposedly he was supposed to build a school, and he never did it. Did you see that?
Nah, he wants some Dr. Umar.
I don't know. There's a whole thing about that. People on Twitter were going in on him, but yeah, there was a crazy storyline going into it. But super happy for Jeremiah.
Did you listen to the commentating of that? They were like, it was amazing to hear like them talking about Jeremiah, and like by the end of the first round when Jeremiah got him against the cage, they're like, yo, we could hear like Garimbo breathing heavy as hell. And Jeremiah changed a lot of things up in his camp. This camp, he wasn't being as crazy as he is, and he's focused a lot more on like his condition and all. He's working out over with Joe Ferrero. He's doing a lot of his conditioning.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. No, I'm just kidding.
No, when you say crazy, what do you mean by that? Like,
Running off the walls. Jeremiah's wild. Yeah, he'd be doing some back
Street
flips.
Fighter. If we were a Street Fighter, he would be Black Vega.
Okay.
Off the cage, running across the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's Jeremiah.
Oh, okay. So he calmed it down. That's
but
what's
yeah,
up.
I'm super happy for him. Next fight.
Oh man,
This shit was crazy too.
I know Block.
Yo.
Yo,
Lost
I
my
don't
parlay.
know. I don't know. My man was getting pieced up against the fence.
we're talking about Acosta.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we're talking about Acosta.
The fight gets stopped. My man's celebrating with his corner. He thinks he wins the fight, and then they restart the fight.
Because he did win the fight, even though he won it in a fucked up way. The ref definitely called that fight off.
The ref did
The
this.
ref called the fight
He
off.
did this.
You go like this,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
Coach
I'm
is
not-
saying that he went like
you're
this.
not
No, he was
you're
like
not
this.
restarting
Yeah,
this.
So rewind back a little.
I would have had my coach raise my hand and walk out.
I get it. And then he could have stood on that because, all right, Sean, you're fighting somebody, right? You know what's going on. You throw out the lead hand, and all you do is touch their face, and then you see them wince and start covering up their eye. There was time in between where he was looking at him and then started punching on him. He knows he didn't hit him with anything.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? The fact that we see guys be honorable, they'll kick you by accident, and they'll just walk off and say,
See,
I know I tagged you.
in that moment, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to just say, like, maybe he thought he punched him. He didn't feel that he poked him because when you're in there, there's nothing like you've never felt before. It's completely different. But yeah, but then he goes out there, they restart the fight, then he gets slept.
2 winners in one
Yeah.
fight.
Yo, two winners,
two first round finishes.
I don't know. Something's got to happen with these eye pokes. I know something is going to happen. They were saying it was going to come before my card. It's not. The new changes were going to be like January, February, but it's going to be like a game changer.
So
It's going to change everything.
first they tried the gloves thing, and you guys hated those, right?
Those gloves sucked.
And they didn't even
change
work
it.
really.
They didn't
Yeah.
change- No, they didn't change
You
anything.
think they'll do like long finger fucking gloves? I'm not.
I know what you're saying. Bellator had a glove that curved your hand. They were decent. They were decent. So because then it naturally makes you make a fist. The UFC gloves are very stiff, so they make you open your hand, and then while you're trying to close it. So I think gloves could be a change, and then I think also just the fighter, like, don't be poking. I've never poked anybody. Yo, and that was crazy. He said in 33 fights or something, he was like, I've never poked anybody in the eye. He goes out there, pokes this dude in the eye.
Damn, it's like he cursed himself.
Cursed himself.
What happens if they does it hurt your grappling if they did something where the finger if they separate them,
Yeah,
they couldn't
bro,
do
you
that
can't.
either?
We need our fingers. We need our fingers.
Some
so.
James Worthy glasses. Could you imagine that shit?
Yeah.
Some fucking big ass
Yeah,
glasses on
we
fighters.
need our fingers.
Damn.
But yeah.
Hold on, this too. When he got the knockout at the end,
He got hurt again.
I didn't see
it was
that.
very extreme though.
What'd he
And
do?
I'm not saying that it's not real. So listen, he comes back, knocks dude out. There's a second where he's kind of like stands over him, and then out of nowhere, it's like he gets hit in the eye. He just goes, ah!
I forgot I was hurt.
Yo, that's 100% what happened.
He got shot. Tom Aspinall came and poked him in the eye.
Yo, bro, it was really strange
Oh
looking, man.
my God.
Then he was cursing up a storm too. They have the
MMA is a
Oh yeah.
motherfucker. She fucking motherfucker.
MMA is a
Let a
crazy
tomato
sport.
onion on your sandwich. Pop.
Yo, stupid.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Onama, Steve Garcia. Nothing really to talk about here. Steve Garcia ran through Onama very, very quick.
Did you expect anything like that?
I thought it was going to be a dogfight. I didn't think he was going to be able to get him out of there like that, but it seemed like he just got going, and Onama just never had a chance to even
Start up.
never even had a chance to start. So
I'm saying it's the most they moved was when he was doing that fucking dance outside the cage. Yo, he looked like he was annoying the shit out of the dude who checks you before you go in. He kept doing this shit. I'm like, cuz, get the Vaseline on.
That is strange when the
I'm
dudes
like,
are
bro.
like checking y'all and dudes are like winding their hips.
Yeah.
And crying.
He's doing this shit. I'm like, cuz, get in the fucking cage.
I'm trying to
do
put
be seeing
grease on
that.
your
I'm like,
face.
damn, dog, you're just swinging dick
Yeah,
off in
he's
my
out
area.
here. Ratchet all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
All right.
All right, what else we got? What
All
else
right, we got. Let's just start right from the. Let's start from the bottom of the main card on this one.
All right, here we go.
Christian Leroy Duncan versus Marcio Tulio. This is gonna be a good fight. Christian Leroy Duncan's training partners with Leon Edwards. I'm pretty sure he is on a nice little win streak. His last fight he knocked out TKO'd Eric Anders. So he's 2-0 in his last two fights. But Tulio's got. Who did Tulio just beat?
T. Gore.
Oh, Trayshawn Gore, right?
Knocked him out.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think I'm gonna go with Tulio though. I think he can mix it up. I think Christian Leroy Duncan might have the better striking, but I think Tulio will have just a better overall game and be able to mix in takedowns if he wanted to. But I think someone's probably getting slept. Ricky Simone, Hani Barcelos. This is a good fight. Hani Barcelos is the man who dethroned our boy Peyton Talbot. He also just beat Cody Garbrandt. So he's on a nice little streak right now. Unfortunately, he's fighting Ricky Simone. I think Ricky is going to be able to just put a pace on him, take him down, keep the pressure on him, and win a decision.
Smotherman, is that the African kid? The white African kid that was like supposed to be like the next like big fighter out of like Africa.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
seriously.
Yup.
Wait, who?
Smotherman.
Who fought him?
Ricky Simone.
Did he?
Yeah.
I remember that kid because it
The
was
white- the
him.
white-
He was
Oh,
with
yeah,
he was
yeah.
with
TDP?
the ex-champion.
Yep. Who we got next? Where we at?
Bonfim.
Oh, this is Bonfim versus Chris Padilla? How the fuck you say that shit? I don't know. But the Bonfim brothers, obviously, his brother's fighting Randy Brown.
Our
So both brothers are on this card. This is, I think he's the better Bonfim, even though he got knocked out in his last fight. They're both really good, but he beat Vic Pichel, and then he just got knocked out by Nazim Sadikov.
Said that pretty good.
Nazim, huh?
Must be that fucking chair where you can pronounce the names.
No,
Seriously.
I know.
Right.
I know who Nazim is. I don't have his phone number like you have everyone's
Listen,
phone
bro,
number.
I'll call the motherfucker right now.
I'm gonna go Bonfim though. Muslim Salikov versus Euros Medic. This is an interesting fight. Muslim Salikov is like how he's 41 years old and he knocked out what's his name? He knocked out that dude Carlos Leo with that wheel kick in his last fight.
Crazy.
Bro, for you to be 41 years old, so he's on a nice streak. Knocked him out, knocked out Son Kanan, and then he beat fucking Ponzinibbio in the decision, and the last person to beat him was Randy Brown. So he's on a nice streak
He's
here.
cooked, man.
How old is Euros? The guy he's going.
Euros is really good. He has really good striking.
He's 32. Do you think that? Do you factor something like that in when you're really like going against a person? Do you really look at it and be like, "Yo, I'm 32 years old." It's kind of in your mind like, "No way, I'm going to let like a 41-year-old cook me."
No, because it doesn't matter. But because you could run into just a savage ass 40-year-old. You know,
is it
With
less
all the
when they're
drama.
higher weight?
I think it's less when you're higher in the weight. I think age plays into it more at the lower weight classes.
Yep.
But Euros Medic knocked out Gilbert Urbina's last fight. After Urbina dropped him, came back, knocked him out. Before that, he beat Tim Means. So Euros he's got a nice little run going too. He lost to that guy Urbeck though. He got submitted. Yeah, I think someone's getting knocked out for sure in this fight. I'm going to lean towards Euros just because the age, and he is a lot bigger than Muslim. But who knows? Muslim could come back and fucking wheel
When you
kick
turn
this.
40, you want people picking against you, Sean?
I'm not picking against him because he's 40. I'm picking against him because I think Euros is the better fighter. He's
You
a
do
little-
feel different as a man when you go over that. That was
Bro,
a
when
long
I'm
time.
40,
ago for
I'm
me.
still going to be whooping ass.
I'm telling you, just learn from me. I'm telling you, I can do that shit now. I'm 42 with all the drama.
Young bulls.
Shout out to young bulls, bro. Well, what am I? I fall on, what's it now called? Unk status, right? Is that
You're
where I'm
definitely, you're definitely.
Oh, 100%. Unk is somewhere in
at?
the
Unk
mid
off the grill,
30s.
punching on somebody.
Yeah, I'm Paw. Like I'm.
Nah, how old are you? Nah, you're
46.
46. Yeah, I thought you were 42.
Nah.
Yo, he told me some impossible shit today, Sean.
What's that?
He told me that he almost had a black eye. I told him it was impossible.
Yo, I thought I was gonna have a black eye today.
Mhm. And a fat lip, right?
Why?
No.
From jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I got you know I be catching elbows, man, like all types of shit, man.
Damn, you ain't even catch on. I said and a fat lip. You just let that shit just.
No,
I
he
heard
already
it.
knew that he
I heard it.
wasn't going into your
I heard-
racism.
I know what you're saying, you racist fuck.
Fuck out of here.
Matt Snell versus Joseph Morales. Joseph Morales is 14-2.
Oh, shit.
He lost 2 out of his 3 UFC fights. He got knocked out by Figgy, and then he lost a decision to this guy, Eric Shelton. I don't know, man. I think Matt Smelly might have just be a little bit too much for him. Like, he's got a lot of losses, but he's fought a lot of really good people. He's on a fucking 1-fight winning streak. He has a hard time getting fights, so he's got so many canceled fights.
When does losses become a lot of losses in MMA? Like I see that he has 9, but what do people consider?
It all just depends on I think it depends on like your opponents. Like, when did you take the losses? How did you take the losses? I think a lot of that plays into it, but I think over 5 starts to become like a.
Because you know, in boxing it's like 2,
Oh,
and then they
2,
just
you're
throw
done.
you
Yeah,
in the
you're
trash.
going.
You know what I mean?
You're back fighting at the 2300.
Yeah, so I'm looking like
2,
9.
you're done. But yeah, I'm leaning match now. Gabriel Bonfim, the other brother of the Bonfim brothers, Randy Brown.
Bumbleclot.
Randy was just down at the gym last week, getting ready for this fight, so he's been down with us. Yeah, man, I think Randy has some of the best boxing in the division. If he plays it smart, if he keeps you on the feet, he doesn't get taken down, I think he can pick anybody apart. His takedown defense is getting better. I feel like that's like kind of what Bonfim's game plan is going to be, is to pressure, kind of like he did with. I thought Bonfim lost to Wonderboy. He just had that close fight with Wonderboy. I thought Wonderboy I thought Wonderboy won personally. But I think Bonfim's going to try to close the distance with the strikes, get in on Randy, put him down, go for a submission, or just kind of just try to ride him out there because you don't want to stand at range with Randy's fucking 6'3" and super long. But Randy's a Henzo black belt. I think he has good jiu-jitsu off his back. I think he's definitely going to get taken down. I think he'll be able to get back up. And I think eventually he'll be able to get the knockout. It's a 5-round fight. It's Randy's first main event in the UFC, so going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. But I'm picking Randy for
He's
sure.
got a lot going on for him too. You know, Hurricane Melissa just decimated Jamaica, and he's Jamaican, and he has. I was talking to him here when he was at the gym about it, and he said, you know, he had a family over there, but he said everyone's good, but the island is cooked.
Yeah,
Got him
Oh,
in a
really?
category
It's bad?
5.
Yeah.
Category 5.
Damn.
You know, so
yeah.
Praying for everybody who's involved in that. That shit, that's just no joke.
yo, Randy's boxing, right? I know I joke a lot with this, and I think it's funny when like the high level dudes were like, yo, Haskell, come warm up with me and do this. So I got to do a warm up round with Randy, and just with him warming up, bro, I felt like I was getting jumped. I literally felt like I was getting jumped.
I mean, but is that saying anything with
No,
your
I'm-
particular skill set?
No, I'm just saying. I felt. Listen,
Damn.
My
skill set-
I'm just wondering,
Yo,
bro. Like, I'm just
whenever you want to
That's
grapple,
crazy.
you want to box, you get any MMA. I'm with it, Dev.
Yo,
You're gonna be like, fuck.
bro, I'll definitely grapple you.
I'm with it. You gonna get starched. I'm telling you.
we got to do a Steady Picks episode at the gym.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
with it. I'm with it, bro.
They don't
I'll
understand,
I'll
dude. I've been doing
commentate.
this shit for fucking 16 years.
That don't mean you're good, though.
Doesn't mean I'm good, but I'm still 16 years consistent.
And your record is what again?
5-1 and 252-2 in street fights. That's all
right.
that matters.
That's the one that matters.
That's it.
You got any notes for us? I
Oh yeah, man. So
talk-
referees, right? The one referee had bad positioning. And
Oh
basically,
my God, we didn't even fucking talk about that.
Yeah.
'Cause bro, I'm not saying it's the ref's fault, but that was bad.
like very dangerous,
if
right?
if my arms are stuck and I'm tapping and you don't stop it, like you let me go to sleep, like that's fucking bad. I think they should have like mics in their ear or something, because like there's other refs on the outside watching. Like there should be something, like there should be other guys in there that could be like, yo, he's tapping on the far side, he's tapping on this right side.
That's a great idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Could it end up being any form of distraction or something?
I don't
like
think
that?
so. I think that it would only be like, yo, you only use this in case of like an emergency or something like that. And-
Because it could lead to this. Let's say a referee thinks they saw something they didn't, and now he's blaming. Now that ref is blaming
no.
the guys on the outside.
And there's always going to be that though. I'd rather have somebody fuck up, but then that was bad, dude. Like he got choked. He didn't have to go to sleep, and every time you get put to sleep, something's not right with your brain afterwards. Like you're not supposed to be getting choked unconscious. Like that's your brain not getting air.
Real quick, so if you're in training, I know it's probably been years since Sean Brady got caught, right? But at a certain point, were you the person that let people put you to sleep, or were you the guy that tapped?
Depends on what it is. Well, obviously, if it's if someone's on my ankle, my heel,
Oh, yeah,
my knee, I'm
absolutely.
tapping. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But other chokes, I'm fighting tooth and nail.
You'll go to sleep.
Probably.
I just know a certain guys in the gym that just do not want to tap,
probably-
and
I'm
it's just
probably
like,
gonna
bro, you're going to sleep.
Because I can wake up and like I might have some brain damage. But if you don't tap to a heel hook, your shit is cooked.
yeah.
Well,
So yeah, I would be fucking furious though if I was that fighter. I'm like, bro, his arm he was tapping.
Is there any legal recourse a person could have if something happened? No.
No. You're signing.
Now, jump off what you were just saying. What do you think of maybe having 2 rover refs on the outside of the cage? They get from this side to this side, and one comes from this side, so they have a full circle on the outside of the cage for a situation like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, what I just said though, if you had a camera, like if they would just have all the screens and they can just see everything from the outside. So
Okay,
you don't-
they'll do that,
you know
like,
what I'm
on the
saying?
floor level. I got you.
Because they're sitting there anyway. Because when they hit the bell, like they'll come out and they'll review shit. They'll be like, yo, that was a nut shot. Instead, they could just get in the mic and be like, hey, he's tapping.
So is that a
But like
good
you
ref
said,
or bad ref, that guy? Or it's just a
That was
mistake?
just a mistake, yeah.
So they're saying that Big John McCarthy is back outside.
Yes, he is.
Um,
Big John's back out.
Now, have you ever had him as
I
a ref?
haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't. Big John's a legend of the game. I don't know if he's going to be back in the UFC because I know he's been critical of the UFC about certain things, so I don't know how that's going to play out. But Big John is the gold standard, and he's just back out doing like small events. So shout out to him.
So
I was just on their podcast. He stopped doing his podcast to go back to ref. He has that weighing in podcast with Josh Thompson. I went on it and we were just bullshitting last week. But Big John's a legend.
So he'll be what, just PFL and one and stuff like that.
Dude, he's doing regional shit. Like local,
so
like,
you could just see Big John. You know what I'm saying? That's something. Okay,
cool
okay.
Shit.
So top 5 referees, man. Only one person could really speak on this, and that's Sean. Who you got?
Big John, obviously. I have Mark Goddard, Jason Herzog. Who else is there? I like, people don't like think he's the best. I like Chris Tione because I've won fights with him. And then there's always Big Dan, but Big Dan's got a little controversy lately.
But that was Chris, right? That was him that fucked up that fight, right?
Yeah. but if you look at it, everyone's had fucked up.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
The worst was like Steve Mazzagatti. There was a few that were really bad. I think Keith Peterson's a good one.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. He just shows no emotion, right, while he's in there. Yeah.
Then there's a guy, Shaolin. I don't know if he's still is reffing fights. I know he was doing the UFC BJJ, but he did my fights for CFFC. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like,
okay,
and I'm pretty sure he's from around here.
Okay. Yeah, they said no Herb Dean fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck Herb Dean, huh?
I like Herb. I forgot about Herb. I think they're all good in their own ways. They're all going to make mistakes, though.
Oh man.
What else? Two more.
What else you got, Haskell? What else you got?
Touchdown pass from Saquon to AJ yesterday.
That shit was, bro, fucking like, who expected that though, bro? Eagles. The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
You didn't watch the game yesterday.
Stop playing with me.
You didn't watch the game yesterday?
Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I have connections. It's a bye week, bro.
That's what the fuck you get, Boris.
It's a bye week.
Well, he wasn't falling.
Come on,
he
bro.
wasn't falling for the bullshit.
You
Man.
think I'm a fucking casual?
Yes.
Not with the Eagles.
Oh my god.
Give me one more, and I can get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, man. What else you got, bro? What else you got?
And don't try and play with me anymore.
I'm not playing with you anymore. But can we go one or two ways?
Yeah.
Do you think it's controversial because it's coming out about Bo Nickel getting taken off the main card of the fight you're on?
Nope.
Fuck you, dude.
Why would it be controversial? Like
They're
was that your fault?
Huh? No, I'm high up on that bitch.
I know, but I'm saying, like, since you came in on it later on, and it's kind of
no. They had, bro. They've known about that fight for months. It's been done. But Bo's, he lost his last fight.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
He lost his last fight. Anything else?
Here we are. Randy Brown plus 145.
Plus
145.
Hammer it. And Randy's my lock. Yo, sign up for Steady Picks. Sorry for the crazy episode. I'm 2 weeks out, less than 2 weeks out.
Let's go.
Kurt's got to make money for his family. He's got to pay that EBT shit. Sign up for Steady Picks.
Joey had to get his toenail.
We know he don't know how EBT works.
I said you got to pay for the EBT.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my son Alex. His high school career came to an end on Saturday. 28-8. We're off to Syracuse. He didn't get the job done, according to him. I think he accomplished everything he could. First team all Catholic, second team all Catholic. He's going to be a first team all Catholic this year once they put the votes in. We're off to Syracuse now, one of the most highly recruited kids out of Philadelphia for the defensive line. Alex, you have nothing to hang your head for. Everyone is proud of you. I love you more than you know, kid. Congrats, and let's go Syracuse.
Congrats, Alex. Peace.